So it started off with 26,000 before they started the stream. They then raised about another $14,000 in the stream, and there's more to come once they get the because Aerosoft donated their weekend sales. I think Just Flight Do did as well. So there's still more to come. So it wouldn't surprise me if they blow past 50k by the time they're done, which is pretty impressive actually, considering YouTube completely failed to promote it. They were supposed to be giving it top billing and all sorts of things. Right, we has forward goodness. There's no the author of this has used a non-PZB train, unfortunately, so it's but again, this track 5 is next. It's an interesting train of coaches, this one, A. Rubin. It looks kind of random. It's a couple of my C coaches, and then the double stocks, and a cab car. You caught my landing, B. Harrison. I was quite pleased with my landing, actually. Did everyone here get prizes from the Flight Angel stream? I did arrange for lots and lots of DLC keys for Train Sim. For some reason brakes weren't working. Need to find out why. Passenger views. So we got this one, which I guess is Intercity. I got this one, which is from the double stocks. Yeah, got those two passenger views. Cameras Gaming, you won't get your prize just yet, I don't think. I don't know what their plan is for getting prizes out. But if you will need to check up, then check up with the Flight Angels team, and they'll help you out and let you know what's going on. Stratch, you watched with them, was otherwise engaged. Congratulations, Stratch. Hello. I saw your post on Facebook. Fantastic news. I'll let you tell everyone what it is. We take the boiling water and we take this and we burn my hands, and that puts it in there. Well, now we have pond water, as someone so eloquently put it. Right, Bregenz Reidenberg. That looks very red, that light. Let's just change to green. Something about this train doesn't look like the rail driver. This is very annoying. The reverser is not 100%. No, it isn't. That's just my old rail driver software problem. That was you, was it, Kevin? BMG Epic. What chair was it? It's from IKEA. If you look on IKEA's catalogue, you'll find it on IKEA's catalogue. Will Train Sim well be compatible with the rail driver, Dan Leeds? There's nothing been announced either way about that, I'm afraid. Wow, lots of hidden 60 sections all over the place. You broke your leg, fleshy sick kid. Oh wow, that's not good. That is not good at all. I hope you're on the mend. Amarilyn has run out of tea. That's just I can't even put words to that situation. Trains 2600, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Kevin, if you download MacroWorks from the PI site, that should get most things working. Arnold Streamer, that moment when you test your scenario and realise that the timing of one of the stops has gone wrong. Hope you had a good weekend. Thank you very, very much, Arnold Streamer. Had a great weekend. It was a really good flight stream, actually. Drain the tea. It's getting late. Train's not working properly with the rail driver, so I don't care. Yeah, I know. I think a lot of people thought that Cameron's gaming that the BR101 was like the British Rail Class 101. BMG Epic. I am going to replace the chair. Actually, this chair it's all broken and desperately needs a new one. Well, a bad workman always blames his tools, absolutely, but when the tools are at fault. Alright, I'll just blame chat then. How's that sound? I feel kind of really wrong driving a German route without PZB. It's like I've switched off all the signalling. It's just really bad. Have I broke my hand? What makes you think I've broken my hand? That's just my shirt. B83 Flash, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. So it's Crazy Me, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Oh wow, follows are coming in thick and fast. Thanks very much for the follows. Big Jock 1964, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. What's a good DCC controller to use, Dixon AD? I quite like lenses stuff, but NCE is quite decent. Depends what you want to drive and how complex you want to get, how much money you want to spend. There's a solution for every budget. Drop the speed to 120. You got Pioneers Edition, have you, Scott? Nice. You quite like the Digitrax? Yeah, I've never really done much with Digitrax system. So that was a 60 km/h warning. I think it was a 60 km/h warning. Plenty of opportunities to spad. Oh, nice. Thanks, Arnold. I'm looking forward to this scenario. It better live up to all the hype now, otherwise I'll be just disappointed. Right, coming up to Dornbirn. Keep feeling like I need to say that with a Scottish accent. Dornbirn. Oh, got it. We use the Lens LH100 set on my dad's model railway. And we use an NCE power cab for all the programming. I quite like NCE's kit actually. Well, I know that's the problem, Francois. Name like Dornbirn, it just sounds Scottish to me. Hey Ruben, I showed you the coaches earlier on. Did you not see them? I'll show them again. Hang on. It's a couple of intercity coaches. And a couple of Regio doppelstocks and a doppelstock cab car. BMJ, how is TSW going? Awesome. Lens here is quite difficult to get hold of. I must admit, I've not tried getting hold of any lens kit recently. And lens kit is pricey, but if you compare it to the equivalent Digitrax products, it's probably about the same. It's really interesting. I'm not sure what will cause that. I'm just sitting here reading the chat and then I suddenly realise, oh, I probably should be going. We actually don't use lens decoders. Or don't we use some, but they're quite expensive, the lens decoders, compared to other ones. We generally use a lot of Bachmann decoders, which are essentially or they used to be rebadged ESU, now they're rebadged soundtracks, and they're like in the price range of £9.99. You get a 4-function 4-digit decoder. It does the job nicely. It's usually got back EMF settings on them, unlike the cheaper Hornby ones, which don't have back EMF control on them, which is a pain. You put half your point control to DCC. Yeah, we didn't end up doing that. We made our own system for point control because DCC was too expensive. To 140. But it is Bicester. You know what? I've always thought it was Bicester, and I kept getting corrected to say no, it's pronounced Bicester. I don't know why I thought it was Bicester, pronounced Bicester, but how's the speech control coming along? Well, when I hit 10,000, you shall see. When I hit 10,000, you shall see. Because I'll get it all set up and working on my dad's layout. It's kind of all set up and working, I just haven't used it in ages. So I will get that operational and do a video of it. It's quite fun operating the entire layout just by talking to it, because you can operate all the points, the switches, the signals, the trains, the whole lot. Honums. I bet the where I grew up wasn't on there. It's spelled one house, but everyone knows it's actually pronounced one-us. For a local yokel, anyway. Have I done a tutorial making it so a player cannot exceed a certain speed? You mean as in putting up a... you mean ending the scenario if they do that, or warning them? Can't really stop them from doing it other than ending the scenario. Slime Pie, BR101 for the win. Right, get doors open. Doors won't open. Let's go further down the track. Taking points. No, you can't adjust score. You can't adjust score. If you want to take points, then what you do is one of the most effective ways, and I saw it done on a scenario actually I played on the stream, was to randomly put a reduced speed section. Because if you're doing 75 in a 45, a very small bit of hidden 45 mph speed limit will decimate your score. So yeah, I would just do that. I've found that to be a really good way of doing it. Jesus02, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. That shunter was really propelling, you know, with a well, it really wanted to get there with vigor. Yeah, GWR, just pick some random spots along the route and put 45 mile per hour. And it has to be tiny little things, just little random 45 mile per hour bits on there, and that's enough to silently remind them. You don't even have to tell them any more than that, because you've told them at the beginning, don't exceed 45 miles per hour. It's equivalent of having someone with speed camera. I haven't been to the Colne Valley Railway, no. Goatsis. Right. Zizi Kutcher, you won FSX Steam Edition. Excellent. You'll need to talk to the Flight Angels people about that. I'm afraid I don't know how they're giving or when they're going to be giving prizes out. I think they're working on it this week. It's not something that we've given them all the keys, so it's just a matter of waiting for them to get on and send them out. I'm sure they're getting on with it. It's they've got a lot of keys to get out, as you can imagine, so they'll get there. I like populated yards and sidings. Yep. Makes the world look lived in. Cup of tea. Don't mind if I do, sir. Don't mind if I do. Oh, that's the business. David, I saw your thing. You said 60103 was meant to move to the SVR from Tyseley today. When I first glanced over and read it, it looked like 60103 was meant to move to the SVR from Moss Isley, and I was thinking, whoa, that's a long journey. Midlands Railway. Yes, I've heard of the Midlands Railway. Careful with that Nemo keyboard. See, the other benefit of having a £10 keyboard is it's not a big deal. How many locos has Victory Works made? I imagine there's a good 8 or 9 there now. I don't know exactly. The Millennium Scotsman. Gun it! Gun it! By the way, shout at me if I don't take screenshots. It's caused me no end of trouble getting videos out lately. By the way, I was busy yesterday and going through videos in backlog, and I'm still nowhere near caught up. But there are 20 videos scheduled for going out this week, 4 a day, including the 4 that already went out today. 4 a day! Oh my word. You're making my job tougher. That was why I did it, Francois, just to make your job tougher. Should be 5 a day. Should be 5 a day. I know everyone needs their 5 a day, but still, that's getting silly. And all the new ones, with the exception of 1 day's worth that went up last week, they're all 1080p as well, a much higher bit rate. So I'm hoping that people appreciate the better quality of them as well. You got a CT Electronic. I know of them, but I've never used them before. Chris, may not have made it back to the UK. Where did you think I was, Chris? I was here all the time. Where's the 4K? Get your viewers up? Yeah, I'd love to. Everyone watch more. Oh dear. Oh no, that was fine. The signalling. Oh no, it's the next signal that's going to get me for lower speed, so that's fine. I will be fine under that. Francois, why Forza Horizon Friday? So Forza Horizon is released for people who bought the pre-release Ultimate Edition on the 23rd. Everybody else gets it on the 29th. So I've got Friday booked off work, so I'm just going to play Forza all day. The other two Forzas, Francois, yeah, they are very good, aren't they? My son's been playing the demo of Forza 3 on Forza Horizon 3 on the Xbox, and he's been thoroughly enjoying it. I take days off work. That's not allowed. Susanna, yes, I'll be streaming Forza Horizon 3 on Friday when it launches for pre-release buyers. That's what I figure. I've booked Friday off, so I shall stream Forza Horizon 3 all day. Instead of going to work. Feldkirch. When I get home, get changed. Nah, I've got nothing to get changed into. Believe it or not, this is my casual clothes as well. How big is my allowance? How do you mean, Currents Gaming? I don't have an allowance. DeLorean's been added to car mechanics sim. Nice. Alright, 3.102, that's it, that's our final station. That's streaming in his onesie, yeah. No, that's November. Alright, 40 limit at the next signal. How much pocket money does she give me? None at all. It's hard life. I still need to get the 24-hour stream booked off work. SDH, Forza Horizon 3 is available on Windows 10 and Xbox One. It's a cross-play, so you buy it on one, you get it on both. As long as you buy it digitally from the Xbox store. Simon, I've got all of Valve's stuff. I got a special code from Valve which gives me all of their stuff. MC6443, how's the model railway doing? Very good, actually. We get ever closer to that 10,000, so I might try and do a bit of filming for the 10,000 special, which is on the model railway this coming weekend. Oops, not the end of this platform. I'm going to the end of this platform and it's 3B we're supposed to stop. Never mind, we're there. So extend the model railway into the garden. No, I don't think that'll do that. I think he gets shot. Hey Ruben, we're doing the SW1500 switcher tonight. I stopped, Simon, I stopped. Not 100% in the right place, but I stopped. Never mind. An interesting little journey in 3 Country Corner. Right, okay.